Hello everyone, it's Glitz Addict here, and today I'm going to be doing a collection tour of the customs I have. So I will put pictures maybe somewhere over here or over here, and I will put the name on the part where the model is, so you will know what the character is or the person or some of that point are the ones I took the name from. So yeah, let's just start with the first model. So the first model I have is this Clydesdale mare. Her name is Rosie, and she has a remade mane, I think. So this is her. Next I have the... I don't remember what the breed of this mare was. But here we have Claire. Here I have Katrina, and she is a repaint on the Black Forest mare. On the older version, and she has become like this Palomino paint. Next I have a repaint on the Shire Gelding. I think he is a Shire. And he's not this yellow in real life, he's more like Palomino colored. So the lighting is just making him yellow like that. Next I have Kira, and she is a repaint on the Lepiceno mare. Really gorgeous color, and she's marked under her belly or under her front legs. Next I have Duke, and this is the repaint on the Arabian Stallion. You've probably seen him on photos since he is painted by Shukuro Studios, so you've probably seen him on some of profile pictures and stuff like that. So yeah, this is Duke. Really love this guy. Next we have Negan on the quarter horse stallion. And I actually love how his markings are, especially on the face. As you can see, he's like white here, and then he has more white over here. Of course, he has 4 white socks. So yeah, this is Negan. Next I have Odette on the Frisian mare. And most of these customs I have are painted by Shukuro Studios, so I will put link in the description box of most of the artists I can. So yeah, all that. Next we have Amon, and he is on the Morgan Gelding. So I know the markings are not realistic for a horse, but he's kind of like a fantasy. I actually describe him as a fantasy horse because of the markings he has on him. Since they are not... I don't know about a horse who can have these markings in real life, so... But his color is good. I love the mane. Because it's like he's crying, so that's kind of cool. Next I have Rain, who is a resculpt of the Rainbow Unicorn mare in the Bayala world. And you've probably seen the music video by Shukuro Studios. So here Rain is really pretty. Next I have a Psycho, who is an Andalusian mare, or on the Andalusian mold. And she's actually really cute. Although she has a little white mark here. Of course, she has pink ribbons. Really beautiful painted. Also, Shukuros made her. Really cute. Next, I have Persephone, and she is a resculpt on a Hanoverian mare. And she has resculpted mane, as you can see here. She has it in the Mozart braid. Also, her forelock. And I actually just love this mare. I actually love the color that is on her. I love the paint job. She's one of my favorite mares. So next I have Katara on the Napstrapper mare. She's not a Napstrapper anymore since most of the models I have been given new breeds. So here she is. She's actually pretty cute. pretty beautiful. Next I have Satoshi, and he's on the Tinker Stallion. And he, of course, has blue eyes, which are pretty cute, and a little white spot on his snout. A beautiful boy. Next I have Maxi, and he is not a Schleich model. He is a Safari Ltd former Pegasus. The wings have been taken off, and he has been made into this gorgeous horse. I've actually made this breed made him into an Icelandic, so I don't know why, just because it's my favorite breed. So this is Moxie, pretty cute. Next I have a Collecta custom, and his name is Maximus. And I actually bought him from a friend, so he's from a personal collection of hers. And he's actually he's gorgeous, and I think this is Lil Reitberg who painted him. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. Next I have a repaint on the Icelandic. I think this guy is named Jorvik. Jorvik, I think that was his name. And he's actually on this gorgeous Icelandic model. So paint job on the hooves is just crazy detailed, as you can see. So yeah, Jorvik. Next I have another on the Icelandic, and this is Ragamuffin or Comet. He was either one. And he has dabbles, really beautiful dabbles, and of course the face. You can never get enough of the faces. A gorgeous, gorgeous boy. Next I have another Iceland on the Icelandic by Collecta, and I think this was Comet. So I'm not sure if this guy is Comet or this guy is Comet, but I think this one is, and this is Ragamuffin. Maybe I'm wrong, maybe not, who knows. But yeah, this is either one, and he's a gorgeous paint. Gorgeous, gorgeous boy with gorgeous, gorgeous face. Yeah. Here we have Glenn. Gorgeous Icelandic. Then we have Windsong on the Arabian mold, and he is I made him into the son of Spirit and Rain, and you've probably seen him also in the Spirit music video by Sugar Rose. Here he is, pretty cute, pretty neat. Then I have another foal, and this is made by another friend of mine, and I named her Namra, and she's a repaint on the Tinker foal, Gypsy Manor foal. Actually one of my favorite foal models. He's pretty cute. It's also kind of funny. I have a grown-up version for this foal, but that is a stallion. Next I have Bruno. This is Bruno. Here I have Diluc. Sate. Pretty heavy girl. Alright, next I have this guy, and I named Gojo. Of course he has one blue eye and one brown like. Repaint on the Black Forest Stallion. Then I have Rankoku, a repaint on the Pinto Stallion. Beautiful repaint, this guy. Then I have Kyo, another repaint on the Pinto Stallion. And his photo actually became probably one of my liked photos on Instagram. since he's beautiful behind the waterfall. Then I have repaint on the Halflinger Gelding, the retired one, with, I think he has remade mane. I'm not quite sure, and I actually love the color on him. And I've taken outdoor pictures of him, along with a lot of other models I have. Next I have Vanitas, and he is one of my absolute favorite customs I've ever ordered. I actually saw his progress on Shikurose's Instagram, and I knew I had to buy him from her. So his coloring is just absolutely amazing. I may need to get a more full version of him. But yeah. Next I have Lumina, a repaint on the Tinker Mare. And it's actually nice because he is like cream colored around her body with the bay face and the black hair, and of course he has the blaze, and then her tail and mane are sparkling white. It's actually kind of cool. So this is Lumina. Then I have another foal, and this is Toga, and she's a repaint on the Shire foal, or was it the Clydesdale foal? I don't remember. And she has like this little water drop or moon shape on her head. But she's a cute one. So yeah, Toga. Next I have Nesco, and she's a repaint on the Tennessee Walker Mare. She's like this, kind of like this buckskin colored, I think I would say. And she of course has the initials under her from the repainter. And she also has a dorsal stripe. She's actually one of my favorite mares as well. Next I have another foal. This is Eri, and she is a repaint on the retired Tinker Foal, and she is supposed to be a flea bitten gray. I don't know if you can see it, but she has like, it's supposed to have like, yeah, here you can see. And she also has like this little blaze on her face. I don't know if you can see that, but I don't know. Maybe you can see it kinda. Yeah, there you can kinda see. So yeah. Next I have Stolas, and he is a repaint on the Shire Stallion. I think he's supposed to be the Shire. Maybe I'm wrong, but yeah, this is also a repaint. Gorgeous repaint. Then of course I have another on that mold, and this is Blitzo, or Blitz. And I've actually loved this guy. I've also actually taken quite a good picture of him. Especially I took a photo of him by the sea, and that photo actually came really well out. So Blitzo. Next I have the third one on that mold, and this is Dio, and he is a Palomino colored. And these three boys I call them the three kings, because they're all in the same mold. And the same pattern, all paints, just different colors. Next I have Draken, my Frisian stallion. I've actually taken one good photo of him, which is kind of magical. He's actually pretty magical in that photo. Kind of like some kind of fantasy. So this is Draken. Pretty. Next I have another on the Frisian, and this is Megumi, and he is, as you can see, a bay. He is actually, you can see the eyes, need a little gloss in the eyes, but it works still by the end. And here we have the hooves, really detailed, and I actually love him. Also because he's named after one of my favorite characters, along with the many others. Then I have another one, and this is Inumaki, and he's a repaint on the Frisian stallion. The color I picked for him is actually of an Icelandic stallion named Alert. And of course he has blue eyes. And he is actually painted by the same one who painted this guy. So they were painted by a friend of mine. Next we have Legolas, and he's a repaint on the Tinker Stallion. This guy started everything for me with customs, because he was the first custom I ever purchased. And I do not regret it. So because of him, I started to get more customs than original finished models. So yeah, Legolas. Mikey. He is actually a repaint on a Blip toy model, and this model of a horse was recalled back to the factories, or the factory wanted to recall them, so he was only released for a year. So this is a hard come-by model to get. But here he is, beautiful Palomino, and he also has one brown eye and one blue eye. Named after one of my favorite characters. Then we have Katsuki, a repaint on the Thoroughbred Stallion. And I know Schleich is coming with another model or color on him, but they need to be more, I don't know, pick different colors, because he's like painted, like the Japanese Thoroughbred horses are way more, have more color variations than Schleich's color. So yeah, this is Katsuki. He has one blue eye and one brown eye. Seems to be really famous with the Topiano color. Next we have Blaker, and this is a custom of the Andalusian Stallion, and he is supposed to be a model of one of the horses I've been training with. So he is a repaint on the Andalusian Stallion, but I've made him into an Icelandic, since the horse is Icelandic, and he is actually not a stallion. That horse is actually a gelding, and of course he has hoof shoes under him, since the horse I'm training has it as well, and of course the dorsal stripe, which I actually love how they did the dorsal stripe. So this is him, and I actually also love how they colored this in tail and everything. Next I have another resculpt. Now this resculpt is kind of different. So this resculpt is on the halfling or gelding with the head from the retired Pinto Stallion. I don't know if you can see it, but if you just see the head, then you know what I mean. But this is Deku, and I actually love his little snout. I actually just love his little eyes as well. So Deku, this is him. And I actually made him into an Icelandic as well, since he actually doesn't have any breed, since he's a resculpt on 2 different horses. Next I have a resculpt on the Mustang Stallion, and this is Kenshin. And I actually love how his color is, and he's actually bought from a friend of mine, so he's pre-owned by another. But he is just absolute stunner. I love him. So this is Kenshin. Then I have a resculpt on the Bayala Shadow Unicorn, and this is Darion. And I bought him from the same person as Kenshin was from. So he's like this gorgeous dark bay. Just gonna put him on his spot. This is his spot. Then I have another one of those, and this is Sebastian. He's actually like this gray colored. Gorgeous guy. Oh, wait. He is supposed to stand here, and he is supposed to be there. There we go. Next we have Inosuke. This is actually a pretty color. Kind of like, it looks like he's in like this wood color. And I actually took a gorgeous photo of him as well. Put him on his spot. Then I have Tanjiro. And yeah, I have 4 of this guy. I also have the original finish and the exclusive finish of the unicorn. So here is Tanjiro. Gorgeous Tobiano colored. Oh. There we go. Now we have the Ririn Mustangs, and this is Spirit. He's not this colored, it's just the light. So you've seen him also in one of Shukuro's Spirit music video. See, the dorsal stripe was missing on him, so I put it on there myself. It's not the best job, but it worked, kinda. So here's Spirit. Next we have Zuko, and he's also a custom, and he actually has custom mane. So he's not only custom painted, he also has custom mane. He was actually a commission I asked for, so I love the color on him. I also took a beautiful picture of him. So yeah. Then I have Tomura. Also a gorgeous model, a gorgeous paint job. Pretty. Now this is a little bit different. This is Rear Mustang in the with the color of an okapi. So this is actually a fantasy horse, and I named him. What did I name you again? I don't remember what I named you. How can I know? I just checked the list to see if I remember his name. Xiongli, that was his name. So here he is in this okapi color. Pretty neat. Then we have Toma, and he's actually the tallest on this mold, if I'm honest. It's kind of strange. Some are taller than others. And he's like this dark silver. He's like the silver colored, I think. Yeah. He's pretty. I love him. I actually took a gorgeous photo of him. So, pretty boy. Next, we have a resculpt I bought who is pre-owned by another. So, this is actually a resculpt of the Frisian mare, the retired Frisian mare, and she was turned into a stallion, and it's kind of sassy stallion or like angry stallion. I actually love how the forelock goes over the eye. Yeah. Next, we have a crazy resculpt. He may not look like a Slate's model, but this is a resculpt on the Lippisaner mare. And it's amazing how you can take an ordinary model and turn it into something like this. So this is Shigaraki, and he is a Mustang. So here you can see his colored eye. And of course you can see his mouth. So he's a pretty different custom than others I have. Just gonna put him in his spot, which is next here. Next we have customs on actually my favorite model ever, and that is on the Andalusian stallion, the retired one. So this is Ezekiel. He was actually my first order on this mold. So here is Ezekiel. Then I have Camilo, who is like this buckskin colored. He's not this yellow, it's just the light. So here he is, face. Next we have a Keigo. And he is this bay color with dorsal stripe. He's almost identical colored as Deku, only a little bit lighter. So, and of course he has like this brown streak in his tail and mane. Next, I have Dabi, and I'm actually in love with the color on this guy, especially on the mane. Just kind of looks like it's kind of fiery. So, yeah, here we have Dabi. Gorgeous. Next, I have Shoto. And the person who painted Tomura also painted this guy for me. So he was a commission piece I asked for. Then I have Reki, who was a sales piece. He was pretty neat colored. And I took quite gorgeous pictures of him as well. Outside, that is, outside photos. Then we have a resculpt on the Andalusian stallion. He was a sales piece, and he's actually pretty beautiful. So this is Hawks. Gorgeous guy, gorgeous horse. So yeah, these were all of the customs I have in my collection. I actually have 2 others of my own horses. Wait, I'm gonna... So this is these paint a commission on my mare that I have. And this is Saver, also a commission of a horse I own. And he is actually a gelding. Kind of funny, he was all brown or black when he was born, and then poof, I'm getting gray or white. So that is the end of it. Although I am getting more customs in that I've ordered, but have yet to arrive. And you can see the photos of them on the screen. So yeah, but anyways, that's all for you today. So I hope to see you guys in the next video. Bye bye.